Annapolis Royal, a quaint, historically rich town in western Nova Scotia. Once a stronghold for British and French troops, it is now the epitome of small-town charm. With its tree-lined streets and lovingly preserved buildings, visiting Annapolis Royal is like taking a step back in time. Nestled along the main street into town, as if to welcome weary travelers, sits the Garrison House Inn. Guests here will experience that famous East Coast hospitality firsthand. But be warned, more than a good night's sleep awaits you at the Garrison House. Originally built in 1854, the Garrison House Inn was known at the time as the Temperance Hotel. In 1921, it was purchased by a doctor who lived there with his family and operated his medical practice. It's here that the story of Emily finds its origins. No one knows for certain if Emily was a patient of the doctor or if she was his own daughter. But tragically, the young girl died at the residence. Decades later, the property once again welcomed guests when it was bought by a hotelier in 1971 and renamed the Garrison House. Today, the current owners have reported strange activity at the inn. Guests tell of unexplainable occurrences during their stay. Could it be the ghost of Emily roaming the halls, looking for someone to play with, someone to talk to? Or could it be something more sinister? Our team hopes to find out. As Adam and Kelly arrive on site and approach the front of the building, Kelly is immediately drawn to something.
I'm really drawn to this top left window up here. I'm gonna have to go and see what that's all about.
Before they go inside, Kelly will perform a psychometry reading at the entranceway.
Psychometry is a method that mediums can use to determine history, energy, and even the owner of an object. And in the case of a building, a medium is able to put their hands on a building and sort of start to pull some stories from what that building has seen in its past.
I'm picking up on a family with young children. Lots of energy in the home, lots of energy, excited energy, lots of running around and screaming and playing. I also feel something a little bit mischievous, but we'll touch a little bit more on that once we get inside.
The team will start the evening by doing separate walkthroughs to get their initial impressions of the location. Kelly makes her way to the second floor to begin hers.
I just heard welcome. And I feel female in nature. Okay, this room has a very positive feeling, like, to me. Okay. feel like somebody may have, if this is an original closet, which I think it is, I feel like maybe someone would have hidden in this closet at one point in time. And I feel like this door might open on its own in the middle of the night. There's no latch. It doesn't latch, but that might be something to explore through the evening, whether that opens up or not on its own. I don't like this room. Oh, I'm almost hesitant to even come in here. I must feel like there was a lot of arguing going on in this room. A lot of raised voices. Very stressful, which led to arguing. I don't know why I'm so hesitant to go up these stairs.
Kelly makes her way up to the 3rd floor to explore even more rooms.
Okay. I'm gonna wait to go in there. I was drawn to that room outside, but oddly enough, that's the room where I feel like someone's gonna jump out at me. So I'll go into this one first. Oh. I don't know how I feel about this room. It's hard to put into words. Hesitant is the only word that I can come up with. I don't know hesitant about what, but just hesitant. I'm gonna wait for that room. I'm hearing giggling, like children giggling. Oh, tiny little ones. Yeah, because it's right at floor view, right? So tiny little ones poking there, looking out the window. I really like this space. I feel very happy in this space. Okay. Uneasy in this room, which is odd because I don't feel that downstairs. I don't feel that uneasiness at all. It's actually feels quite happy and busy and good times kind of a feel, but I don't know. I'm quite uneasy up here. I feel like it was a sick room. Like whoever was in this room was very, very ill and may have passed away in this room. Yeah, I don't particularly care for this room. I'll catch you on the flip side.
With Kelly's walkthrough now complete, it's Adam's turn to explore the inn.
It's going to get baseline readings. Probably some electrical running through. We've got switches and stuff, so typical. Okay. Something cozy about this room. It's weird. I walk into this room and I feel like this could be like my bedroom at home. It's kind of weird. There's a bit of comfort in this room. I mean, this, like I said, this room kind of feels comfortable. Like very much so like it would be my bedroom at home.
Adam makes his way to the third floor to continue his investigation.
Room number 6, I guess. That's not unnerving. The child statue in the corner. Okay. I almost feel like this would have been like a play area. Like the room wouldn't have been useful for otherwise. Like maybe the family was up here, the people who own the place. Maybe the kids slept in a room like this, or a kid. You know, there's a chimney running right up through it, so you know, maybe it wasn't of total use to like guests, you know, otherwise. So this would have been built afterwards. Maybe kids played here, or slept here. Those windows, I was intrigued by them anyway, you know, from when we were outside. And I could just imagine looking through those windows, and now that I see it, like I can imagine sitting on a floor and just staring out the windows and seeing the world for what it is. This feels like the upper floor of like a house. Just a house. It's comforting. Everywhere I went in this house, there was nothing that really truly lit up the EMF.
Right.
So, you know, if there was something specific, there was once where it was like coming up the stairwell, it was going off, but there was a switch right there. You can tell the electrical was probably run up that side of the wall. It's an inside wall, very common.
Yeah.
So if something happens, it is not a generally, regularly occurring event.
That's right. That's right.
So I guess we'll see what happens next.
Yep.
The team opts to split up for the evening's investigations. Kelly will be upstairs on the 3rd floor, in what has been revealed to her as Emily's room.
In dealing with a child spirit, you may have to interact with a child spirit a little bit differently than you would, say, an adult spirit. Children are often viewed upon as innocent, as they are. If you're believing that you are interacting with a child spirit, it's a really good idea to bring in some trigger objects, something that they're comfortable with, say a teddy bear or toys from the era that they were alive. Also, if there's a more gentle investigator or a calmer presence with the investigators, you tend to get a little bit more response out of a child. Most children are shy as well, and seeing a group of large adults peppering them with questions can be very intimidating.
Meanwhile, Adam and Jeff will be down on the 2nd floor in room 1, conducting an Estes experiment. This technique is broadly accepted as an effective way to reduce bias in responses given by participants.
To understand the Estes method, it's a really good idea to first understand a spirit box. A spirit box is a device that sweeps across radio stations very quickly and provides white noise. So the idea of asking questions to a space and getting responses from the spirit box is essentially words popping out from that white noise. In the Estes method, one person is connected to a spirit box with noise-canceling headphones and a blindfold. You're going to have one investigator asking questions while the other person is under in the Estes method. I personally really like this method because it reduces any biases from the person who is under. They're not hearing anything that the other investigator is asking or any sort of storylines that are happening behind the scenes.
So here we go. Scanning.
This is a question for any spirits that may be in the room. Is there a child here? Is there a child upstairs with Kelly? Is there anybody in this room with us?
Ethan.
Hello, Ethan. My name's Jeff. This is Adam. Kelly's upstairs.
Did it.
What did you do? Did you do something, Ethan? Do you know what year this is, Ethan? When you were here, were you from the 1800s? Were you from the 1900s?
That.
You're from the 1900s. Can you walk over next to Adam? He's sitting in the chair. If you stand next to him, I'll be able to see you on the screen. Are you smoking a cigar?
But But something. I couldn't hear the second part.
Is it the butt of a cigar? Because I can definitely smell a cigar.
In some cases, when people are doing an investigation, they can smell certain things. So they're smelling flowers or tobacco. And usually this is an indicator that the spirit wants you to know that they're there and something personal that you'll remember them by.
Evan?
Is Evan here now?
Home.
Is this your home, Evan?
I feel like something.
Evan, are you touching Adam? Is Emily here?
No.
Where's Emily? Do you know where Emily is?
5.
Hi, Emily. My name is Kelly. It's nice to meet you. I have a teddy bear here if you would like to come and play with the teddy bear. I know there's lots of weird looking instruments you've got in your room here and you don't quite know what they are. Don't be afraid. They're just here so that other people can tell that you're here, basically. I hear you like rocks. I love rocks. You can come sit up on the bed with me if you'd like. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to talk to you and find out a little bit more about you.
The REM pod temperature alarm has been triggered, and the thermal camera is showing a rapid temperature drop. Both are indications that a spirit may be present.